Hello, pretty people, and welcome back to Pretty Girls Anonymous, where all the pretty girls come together and talk our shit. And today's topic is one that I am very, very much passionate about, and that is being a child-free Gen Z woman. And today I want to hit you guys with, what do they call it, a bingo? I think that's what they call it, like when people try to come back at you like with a reason about being child-free. So recently I had another discussion with my parents, which this officially has made me finally realize, like, I don't need to talk to them about this anymore. It's my decision, it's my body, it's my life. That's all that matters. I don't need to justify or clarify anything to anyone. So anyways, proceeding on. I don't even know how we got on the topic. Like, I swear sometimes it just like comes up, like, and my parents were just like, yeah, like, we hope you change your mind, like, being your parents, like, it's the best thing we ever did. Like I said before, I think I've said it on here, I am a twin. Twins do run in my family, and I think that is like a big fear of mine, or like a big deterrent for me wanting to become a parent. And like, it's not just on my mom's side, it's on my dad's side as well, you guys. Like, my uncle married an identical twin, and they had their own set of fraternal twin boys on my mom's, and then on my dad's side too. There was another cousin that had a set of twins, but she unfortunately had a miscarriage, and she was gonna have twin girls. And on my mom's side, there's like 3 sets of twins on that side as well. So yeah, sometimes I get in my car and I look in the back seat and I'm like, oh my freaking god, what if there was a car seat back there? I would have a stroke. I would crash out immediately. But yeah, so we just get on the topic, and they're like, well, their new thing now that they just came at me with is, well, you've never been in love, so once you're in love, we'll have this conversation. Like, love changes you. When you meet the right guy, you're not gonna feel this way. And my dad was like, you don't want to see like a little you walking around, like, you don't want to see what you would look like. Like, I was like, I have baby pictures. I literally told him, I have baby pictures of myself. I don't need to have a baby to see what I would look like as a baby. I literally was a baby. The freak. And I'm trying not to cuss too much on here. Like, trying to do better. But like, I don't understand this talking point. Like, when you meet the right person for me doesn't want kids just as much as I don't want them. And then my dad went on to the talking point of like, well, a man isn't marrying you to just look at you. And I'm like, well, unfortunately, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm not having a kid, and if that's a deal breaker for me. So I can understand why that would be a deal breaker for a man, because it's just something I'm not bending or folding on. I do not care. Like, in my line of work, the amount of women, and I mean, not even just in my line of work, just in the world, especially on social media, like, you just see the narrative of just single motherhood playing out too much, and there's too many different circumstances to where it can happen to you, too many different narratives that can play out and derail your life. Like, and of course you get in that situation, you make the best of it, which anybody would, but it's like, I don't want to have to make the best of that, and I'm gonna avoid that at all costs. I'm really starting to research like sterilization and all the different options I have, because the way these laws are going, baby, well, I'm not trying to get into no situation where I don't have an option like that. No, I'm sorry. I am pro-choice out here, baby. But like, I don't know, this talking point just kind of really threw me. And I was talking to my therapist about it, and she was like, well, just keep an open mind about it. Oh my god, I'm getting an Amber Alert right now. Oh my god, y'all. I don't even know if you can hear it through the mic, but wow. It doesn't even say... What? Do they not like spell check before they send this stuff out? Like, what? He may be passenger. Yeah. Praying for that baby, literally. Oh my god. I don't even know what I was saying. I don't even know what I was saying. Wow, man. But yeah, I just feel like saying that to somebody is kind of so like ass backwards. Like, what do you mean when I meet the right person? Like, and then that's what I was saying. My dad was like, yeah, no man is really gonna want to be with you if you don't want to have, bear their children. And I was like, well, then a man just isn't gonna want to be with me. And it's like, now that I have this standpoint, like, I really don't care either way. Like, I know I definitely don't want to have children for sure. I feel like I'm still open to marriage, but I'm not like dead set on it. Like, I don't care. Like, if I don't end up getting married, I really don't have a problem with that. Like, I could definitely see my life being fulfilling, amazing, without children, without a husband, and be chilling. Like, I definitely don't want to tie myself financially to a man. I don't want, my future or like my anything tied to them. I don't even want to live with a man. I don't even, not like being Gen Z, I don't even know if I'll ever be able to own a home, but I don't want to anyways. Like, honestly, that's a lot of work. Fuck no. And HOA is crazy. Like, HOA is crazy. You charging me? I already paid for the house, but you charging me and sending pictures of me in my house. Don't let the grass not be cut or something. Don't let the trash can be out too long. They sending you pictures like, like, that is so crazy. Like, no. I want me a nice little condo, nice little townhouse, nice little, something like that. That's more my speed, more my vibe. But now that I have come to this conclusion for myself and I'm able really to stand on this and like confident in my decision, I kind of feel like I have slowed down in life. I don't want to say slowed down, but like, I don't feel the pressure as much. Like, like, I feel so much lighter. Like, I will only ever need to support myself at the end of the day. And I know that I'm going to be able to do that regardless. And it just feels so good to know this and feel good about it. Because there are so many, like, I don't even want to just say women. There are so many people out here in the world that really don't know themselves. And I think so many people let society and social media and patriarchy and all these things tell you what you need to do and who you need to be. And when you define that for yourself and you know who you are, it's just, it hits different, y'all. It really do. Like, and I can definitely say, I'm going to preach this in all my videos. I don't want to say therapy is the end all be all to like figuring yourself out, but I definitely think it is, if not a gateway, a stepping stone, I guess, to a little bit of inner work. I don't really talk about like spirituality or like religion on here, but I don't feel like either one is the end all be all. I definitely think they can work together, as well as people just really, like I said, sitting with yourself, figuring out what is going to truly make you happy, what is truly going to fulfill you. Damn, this video is about Childfree. Here I go on a little tangent, but I think that's really what it comes down to with being child-free. Like, or just, deciding for yourself what is for you, what you want. That's basically all I'm saying. And back to the topic at hand, I don't care enough about what a man thinks about me for me to change my mind about having kids. And that's another topic I want to talk about. Like, I don't even want to just say pretty women, or this is definitely the pretty girls anonymous, but I just feel like women in general, like, some women will bend on being child free. I literally met a client today and she told me she is 35 years old. She got pregnant at 33, all to this time. She is a lawyer. She's established. I'm telling you, she's on her stuff. Owns businesses, has homes, property, all that stuff. She's like, I literally lived my whole life. And she ended up getting pregnant. Like, she said she was on birth control. She ended up getting surgery. And, during that time, you can't take certain things. And she ended up getting pregnant in that little lapse of time, y'all. Pregnant. And she decided to keep her baby. And the dad, deadbeat. She told me his own family doesn't even talk to him anymore because of how he's treated her and her child. Like, what? And then I met another woman. Now, the woman I just spoke about, she was an unambiguous dark-skinned black woman. The woman I'm speaking about right now is a fellow MLS woman. I honestly think she might have been I didn't really ask her because our phenotypes were so similar. Like, oh my god, like, anyways, I have more stories about I want to tell a story about another MLS woman that I met at work, but this woman I'm talking about, she found out that her husband was cheating on her back in November, and she said she found out on a Saturday and she filed for divorce on that Monday. Amen. Can I get an amen in the back for that? Yes. No games, no time wasted. And he has a job where he is like out on the road a lot, like he's gone for periods of time. And she currently has a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. And she found out in November that he had been doing this for 6 months. So you add that up, y'all. During her pregnancy, then she was getting notifications that in the mail that their house is about to go into foreclosure. She logs into his email and she tells me that he was literally sending this money sending this woman Zelle, paying for hotels, paying for meals, all the things. Like, you're literally gonna let your children be on the verge of homelessness to fund a woman's lifestyle when your wife is at home bearing your children, doing all of the wifely duties, all the Martha Stewart shit, and you're out here playing in her face? See, I just feel like I'm not the type of woman to go through something like that, because I'm telling you, she was in, like, we were laughing about it, but now, like, that I'm sitting here, like, this literally happened today. I'm sitting here thinking about this, like, ma'am, I would have just seen red, like, the rage, like, oh my god, like, I couldn't imagine. And it's like, I hear stuff like this almost daily when I go to work, and it's across the board, from old to young, from black to white to whatever you can think of. All of us are saying the same thing, y'all. That's what I need y'all to understand. We're all saying the same thing. And once we all come to that realization, I feel like we will have a lot more. I feel like we are definitely uniting as women, but it'll be a different type of unity when we understand we're all really coming from the same place. Let me not say all. I'm not trying to generalize everybody, but you get what I'm saying. This video got a little off topic, y'all, but now that I'm back in my groove, I'm so excited to get back on this channel, talking my shit, bumping my gums like I do. Yes. But oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble. If you made it to the end, I love you so much. Can you put like a baby and like a X emoji in the comments if you made it this far? But I hope you have a pretty beautiful night, weekend, day whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much.